Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. One Earth, one family, one future.
India will assume the presidency of the Group of 20 or G20 for 1 year from December 1, 2022 to November 30th, 2023. Over 200 meetings will be hosted across the country beginning in December this year. But before we talk about the significance and opportunities of India's presidency, let me briefly explain what G20 is. The Group of 20 or G20, formed in 1990, includes 20 of the world's largest economies. It comprises the European Union and 19 countries, namely Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Republic of Korea, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Turkey, the United Kingdom, the United States of America. International organizations like the United Nations, World Bank, and International Monetary Fund, among others, are invited to the G20 summits. India will also be inviting International Solar Alliance, Asian Development Bank, and others as guest international organizations. Collectively, the G20 accounts for 85% of the global GDP, 75% of the international trade, and 2/3 of the world's population. The working of G20 involves two parallel tracks, the finance track and the Sherpa track. The G20 process is led by the Sherpas of member countries, who are personal representatives of the leaders. They oversee negotiations through the year and coordinate the work of the G20. The finance track brings together the G20 finance ministers and central bank governors. In addition, there are engagement groups, which bring together civil societies, parliamentarians, think tanks, women, youth, labor, businesses, and the researchers of the G20 countries. In spite of its massive scale, the G20 doesn't have a permanent secretariat. The agenda for each year's summit is set by the Troika. The current presidency, along with countries holding the presidency before and after it, together form this Troika. During India's presidency, the Troika will comprise Indonesia, India, and Brazil. India is setting the stage for its upcoming presidency. On November 8, 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi released the logo, theme, and website of India's G20 presidency. The G20 logo has been inspired by the vibrant colors of India's national flag: saffron, white, green, and blue. It shows planet Earth with the lotus, India's national flower that reflects growth amid challenges. The theme of India's G20 presidency, Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, is drawn from the ancient Sanskrit text of the Maha Upanishad. The theme also showcases life, that is, lifestyle for environment, which is to live by a lifestyle that is in tune with our planet and does not harm it. The G20 presidency offers a unique opportunity for India to contribute to the global agenda on issues of international importance. As G20 president, India will set the agenda for the year, identify the themes and focus areas, conduct discussions, and deliver the outcome documents. India will strengthen international support for priority areas in diverse social and economic sectors such as health, women empowerment, trade and energy, among others. The focus will be on the domains that impact the most vulnerable and disadvantaged. Guided by the Prime Minister's vision, India's foreign policy has been evolving to undertake leadership roles on the global stage. The G20 mantra is One Earth, One Family, One Future. It is these values of India that contribute to the welfare of the world. India's presidency will not only be a memorable one for the country, but the future will also remember it as a momentous occasion in the history of the world.